What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, I got a couple guys on the screen. You've seen these two before. You've seen them a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't been up here a while because he talked too damn much. You know what I mean? But, fellas, how y'all doing, man? Chris, everything good with you over there?
Yes, sir.
My God. Nick, everything straight with you?
Man, everything's gold, brother. Everything's gold.
My man. All right, let's keep it short. Everything good with your shopper?
How about I just give y'all a thumbs up? My buddy.
My guys. Look, cheers, fellas. Cheers. Don't be a little too egregious with it. You know, we still got a computer right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all spill it. Y'all will be owing me some money. All right. Well, cool. Well, we're done with our sponsors. Let's go ahead and get right on into it, right? Because today we're going to talk about here the Super Bowl, but our reaction to it, a quick little recap. I've been trying to figure out a segment or transition for it. That was the perfect one. Into the second half, though, of the Super Bowl. We already kind of talked about the first half, right? We already said that the game was, I don't want to say disappointing, because I think it was entertaining. But like, I don't know. 16-16 at the fourth quarter, goes to overtime. And like, the way I looked at it, like, bro, play one in overtime. Purdy almost throws that interception. I said, like, it's about to get tricky. Then, next play, Ayuk has a false start. I say, damn, my 25 out gone. Then after that,
Slowly dwindling.
Then after that, there was a hold on the Chiefs. I said, let's go. We might have a shot. And I had some optimism. And then it came crashing down on that final play when I said, damn, there's too much time for Patty Mahomes to have the ball. Yes. Like, this was perfectly scripted. And it reminded me too much of the Patriots when they kicked their damn field goals. Because I actually thought, you know what? Maybe the 49ers can win this. They win by 3. Tom Brady always used to win by 3. We're trying to give the Tom Brady narrative comparison. Not that he's like Tom Brady, but he's like Tom Brady, Mr. Irrelevant. Not the most talented, but he might end up with a couple chips, some hardware. Who knows? I hate this. I hate this feeling, bro. Like, I really do. Does anybody expect the Chiefs to three-peat next season based on how the second half of the game went?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I knew he was. I just knew he was going to say absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Way to trip me. Okay, I see that. Why, since you started it off first, why do you feel that way, Mr. All-Star? You got the jersey on?
You know, there's a couple quarterbacks named Josh Allen. There's a couple.
He beat him.
Quarterback named Joe Burrow.
Injured, but okay.
There's another quarterback named Lamar Jackson.
Beat him. And Lamar had a better team. Like, I can't put Lamar in the same breath no more. And I was a Lamar fan. I was trying to say Lamar's over Patty. The narrative would have been smooth.
You know the difference between Patty and Lamar? Patrick Mahomes gives zero fucks what people think.
I was about to say,
Lamar Jackson does.
Yeah.
Lamar changed his game.
Yep.
Baltimore changed their game against Kansas City. He wanted to prove people that I could throw in the pocket. Instead of look, you could have thrown for 125 and rushed for 175. And it's still one game.
Hey, hold on, Kim. I just want to say,
I'm just saying.
I had gotten a little nervous because you had jumped in, brother. And I thought it was going to be a little long-winded. It was straight to the point. Hey, you got another 30 seconds. What else you got?
I'm just saying. He wanted to prove everybody wrong against Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to take whatever – he's going to do whatever it takes for his team. It could be running. It could be throwing. It could be – he could throw Jason Williams no-look pass behind him, to Travis Kelce. He don't care. Lamar hears a lot of people saying, again, he's a running quarterback. If he just played with the mindset, I want to do whatever it takes to will my team to victory, look at what he did all season. He's an MVP for a reason, 2-time MVP for a reason. Why did he decide to change his game against the Kansas City Chiefs? He wanted to prove a point that, hey, I can still throw from the pocket. No, do what makes you great.
Yeah.
You have superhuman. You can throw and you can run. Make them pick.
But like, let me ask you this though, because I mean, I do hear us on like I agree. You need to do what gets you there, right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But at the same time, at some point, his athleticism will start to diminish. So he does. I hear that, but he does need to start proving that he can beat you by throwing.
So
once that athleticism diminishes, all right, now what?
I get that, but I feel like any smart head coach and offensive coordinator, they will start seeing that slowly decline, and they will change the offense around him to still help best suit him. So maybe they add some better offensive alignment, add a little bit more skill players where it's 1, 2, 3 out. They'll have a certain receiver shorten their routes, 1, 2, 3 out. But right now, how old is Lamar? Like 26? 26. Mm-hmm. Say that for like 2, 3 more years down the road, that type of playing style. But he cares too much about what people think.
One thing, honestly, one thing Nick said, he's like a fighter. Like, I will describe Pat Mahomes as a young Mike Tyson. Now, here's why I say that. Because
Mike? Not Muhammad?
Just go along with it.
That's tough.
Just go along with it.
I'm interested. I would have thought Muhammad and then
because what does Josh Allen, Lamar, and Brock Purdy have? They had teams to win. Shut up. They had teams to win. But it's just like you said, once you got them on your necks, do not take your foot off that person, because once you do that, you just raise one light skin from Texas all the way up. He will tear that place in like it's nothing.
I will say though.
It's like you turned into Super Saiyan.
But I will say this though. Joe Burrow does not need to be on that list.
Yes,
Joe,
you do.
why?
Yes, you do.
Joe's correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Joe go to the?
He's the only one that seems to have the formula.
Yeah, that's
he's the only one.
But you said Josh Allen and Josh lost.
And Josh lost.
Yeah, I don't think
Herbert does too.
I don't think Joe needs to be in that same category, my boy.
But he didn't say Joe. He said Brock, Lamar, and
Josh.
I thought he said Joe.
He didn't say Joe. So he
mentioned Joe earlier about you asked him can he do a triple Super Bowl. He just named certain quarterbacks that are.
Here's what I said.
And Justin Herbert.
Because I wouldn't put that game on Lamar. I'm not. I agree with you. He had a lot of reading the defense. And if you're Lamar Jackson, and if I'm getting to my second read and it's not open, I'm running. And there were a lot of times those lanes broke down. If we watched film on that game, he could have got 5-10 yards. Easy.
How is his wide receiver?
Easily had 100 yards.
How is his wide receiving core for the year for you?
To me,
like trustworthy.
I think that Zay Flowers was learning a lot from Odell.
Yes.
And I think that kid is a future. Yes. If he continues on the path he's on, future all pro level receiver. The kid is a star. He can make.
And also them missing Mark Andrews for a little bit of time too.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Likely showed up, and it turns out they now have this double tandem that's giving me real Aaron Hernandez, Rob Gronkowski vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact that he's got 2 options now.
Swanky's Construction serves as a general contractor in the metropolitan D.C. area. We're a team of certified professionals who tackle everything from complex large projects to smaller scale jobs. Fueled by our commitment to excellence, we go the extra mile to make sure clients are completely satisfied with our work. Swanky's Construction takes pride in ensuring our clients' home improvement needs are met with efficiency, precision, and perfection. Call us today. You're only seconds away from a consultation or in-person walkthrough.
That's helpful. And that's helpful. It's very helpful. But I'll say this. At what point do you blame the offensive coordinator when you have 6 rushing plays called the entire goddamn game? That's crazy. You're a rushing offense. That's what's got you here. So what, Lamar's like, I can do this, so you're just abandoning drive after drive, abandoning the run? That's ridiculous. You can't put that on.
It's the same thing with San Fran. What got them to the Super Bowl?
rushing Christian McCaffrey behind Trent Williams.
But at what point in time does the MVP go to the coach and say, offensive coordinator, and say, "Yo, we're running"? Like, at what point in time can you really tell me correct me if I'm wrong? Hasn't he won 2 MVPs?
True, but I don't think
Is he not considered one of the faces of the league?
I don't think Lamar.
So can he not go
That's
to the coach? I said one. I said one. So when you look at the NFL, you're talking about Pat, you're talking about Lamar, everybody likes him too. Why can't he go to the coach halftime and be like, all right, let's run it now? Because when you take the ball out of their hands, there's less time for Patty to work with.
Understandable.
I don't think Lamar. I think if he would have done that and it would have gotten out to the media, they would, especially after what transpired this past, last offseason about his contract and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have done that, let's say they lost or whatever having, he gone to the offensive coordinator saying, "I'm not happy with what we're doing, this, and this." Then you got to look, because people always, especially, I hate to say this, but we're all black men. A black quarterback, they're waiting for the first slip up. If he would have came and said something to the offensive coordinator and then leaked out,
He would have got home.
exactly. They would have he a diva. Now Tom Brady could do some stuff like
But
that.
hold on. Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the win. He does that and they win.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying though, we give him the praise.
Yeah.
So as a leader, as the face of your team, unfairly or fairly, however you look at it, you get blamed. Shit happens.
But you're not wrong.
And can we say that Lamar gave his all? Can we say Lamar tried? If he didn't say anything, let's say he felt like, maybe we should have ran more and didn't say anything. What if that story?
But there was also
but I'm saying, like, what if that story comes out? Does that make Lamar look bad to you?
No.
Because he felt
he's trying to win the game.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all said do what got you there, right?
Yeah.
Which was run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels like they should have ran the ball in that moment, but didn't speak up to the coach. And as the leader of the team, you're going to not view him badly?
Well, let's put into context the fact that he made the plays when they were needed. Zay Flowers lost that game.
I was just about to say that.
So the young boy.
Between the
And the
ball and the
And the Thompson.
You know what I'm saying? He threw the ball. He had him open. He made the play, and then he got up and had to get in that bull's face.
And then what's the other defensive player who he bumped? He faced back. He headbutted the dude right in front of the referee. No, it wasn't McQueen. It was this is his first year. Nah, I forget. It's his first year with Baltimore, but he headbutted the dude. But yeah, they got chippy, but the ref didn't see that. Yeah, and then he headbutted, and then the ref right there threw the flag. They were about to get off the field.
Yep.
Like,
so it's like
you see Lamar like, oh, what are y'all doing?
Yeah. Now, I just want to make sure I clarify. I don't put all the blame on Lamar, but I feel like in sports, unfortunately, you do have to put the blame on the star. Like, imagine if this was basketball. It's called Get a Bucket. I got to do it. Like, if this was Braun, I understand football and basketball is a little bit different. It's a little bit more team-oriented in football, although that may need to be a discussion that we need to have because it's 11 people on one side of the field versus 10 on an entire court. That's all I'm saying. We need to have that discussion. But if this was Braun and he falters, folks are blaming him. This is KD and they stumble. KD, you trifling. This was Steph, maybe not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the leaders do get blamed. So Lamar does have to receive some, especially if y'all saying he didn't.
So you going, okay, so Lamar would take blame for that, right? Trickling back to the Super Bowl. Do you blame Purdy or do you blame the defense for San Francisco? Or do you blame Kyle for not?
I'm about to say Shanahan.
Shanahan.
I don't believe that either because he's been called a guru. So you mean tell me this guy who plans all these schemes and stuff, every quarterback we've seen this man have, they look all right. So you mean tell me he could do all of that but forget the overtime? I forgot the overtime. I didn't know. Like, oh shoot, what happened? That's explainable. I'm not a professional. I'm not in the NFL. That man, like when I saw that, that's what also helped me say, oh, this is scripted.
And what is the overtime rules have to do with the fact that you couldn't get your ass in the end zone?
Thank you. Nor covered the flat twice.
Not only that, when they do the new rules implemented for the upcoming season, whether it be regular season or preseason, regular season, postseason, and Super Bowl, they do it at the coaches' meeting in the summertime. And then, just in case, teams have forgotten about what the new rules might be for the Super Bowl, they re-implement it and they talk about it and they remind them the week of the Super Bowl. So the coaches should know, keyword should know.
It wasn't Super Bowl overtime rules. It was playoff.
But the playoff, that's what I'm saying. They should
know that from the wild card.
Because he's the coach.
Yeah.
So they tell y'all all that stuff too, right? Like they tell y'all all the stuff. If it happens on this level, we're not professional. And that's no knock. I'm just trying to put it in perspective.
Like high school, we have a coach on our school. So, like, for example, on high school, our head coach, he might, get caught in a moment. We make sure we have situational football, not only for plays, but calling timeouts. For example, if it's closing seconds, if we get down to a certain down the distance, okay, do we want to try to take a strike for the end zone or do we call a timeout and kick a field goal? If that's the case, our head coach or our coach at high school, he picks a coach every other game to make sure we're keeping track of timeouts because, like he said, he might get caught in the moment and call a timeout, and the ref be like, hey, nah, y'all don't have no, and then we get penalized. So, like, one time I would mark it down, even though I'm communicating with my defensive backs, I'm also making sure because mindset, I'm not worried about the offense. So I'm able to help him out, like, when we're on the offensive side of the ball, like, hey, you only got 2 timeouts, you only got 1 timeout left, like, whatever have you. I don't know if Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan, maybe got lost in the moment and just decided to use that as an excuse. But I will say, I don't tolerate him firing his DC and blaming him and using him as a scapegoat. Because San Francisco was a blitz-heavy team all season. So, and technically, it was going tit for tat. The game went in overtime. It's not like they got blown out.
How do you not blame you for your ridiculous year-in winning Super Bowl type of position? You're inside of the 10-yard line, and you run twice with Christian McCaffrey to the weak side of your offensive line, and then throw some bullshit play action into the end zone.
He needs to escape. He needs to escape.
Hold on, time out.
And look, as y'all can see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've had a good little conversation about the NFL Super Bowl halftime show, all that good stuff, translating even the Packers and Bears. So, that's about it right now. Hope y'all all enjoyed it, fellas. I had a good time with this. We definitely got to do it again. Let's start like this. Chris, you got anything you want to say before we close up shop? All right. Sharp, how about yourself?
I'm just gonna make this quick. Any comments that I made, Aisha Clark, about when I said you walk past?
Oh, I forgot. Hold on.
You smell like potpourri. You are beautiful. No, you did. I don't know what you displayed that day, but when you walked past me, I was in bliss. So,
Nick,
I missed it.
So Nick, do you have anything you want to say before we close up?
Bruh. I ain't never seen a successful USC quarterback in the NFL. Sorry. All right. Let's go.
That's crazy.
It hurt, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm cool.
There've been other positions they've been successful.
Actually, Sam Darnold's been pretty successful. Mark Sanchez actually had about 2 seasons where he went to the playoffs pretty well.
You mean his rookie and sophomore year?
Yeah, I said 2. I said 2 years. Tell me how my statement is wrong. That's all I'm saying. All right. And then that buck fumble really wasn't his fault. Like, how you gonna back into my man's like that? That's all I'm saying.
You're trying to save his ass.
Do a better job. That's all I mean. It's Sam Darnold, the white Michael Vick.
Oh, wait,
but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
that's your best one. All right.
Hope y'all all enjoyed the show. Really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone who's anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. I ain't gonna lie, that was new right there.
That was pretty
crazy. See that? What y'all do? What y'all do? I don't know. All right, man. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone who's anyone about the show. Hope y'all had a good one.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.